What's up, YouTube? Team Movies here, and happy Friday the 13th. Now, since this is, of course, Friday the 13th, I decided to pretty much give like some interesting updates about the supposedly Friday the 13th reboot. Now, there is still talks that this could still be happening and everything. The legal issues seem like they resolved, but obviously nothing now. There's not really like any major news specific bias on Blade discussive stuff that Victor Miller can and cannot do with his Friday the 13th, with whatever he does another Friday the 13th. Now, if you guys really now if you guys don't really know much about the whole scenario with another Friday the 13th story, here's the backstory and a recap. Ever since like a judge ruled back in 2018 that Friday the 13th screenwriter Victor Miller is the sole owner of the original screenplay in the U.S. at least, the original Friday the 13th director Sean S. Cunningham has been like working to have the decision reversed. The argument continues to be that Miller wrote the screenplay as a work for hire and therefore never should have been able to gain rights to the screenplay in the first place. While the trial judge had ruled that rights go to Miller after all these years to regain rights to work, they sign over to the company, to whatever company. And Cunningham and Horror Inc. Were hoping that the Second Circuit Court of Appeals would end up reversing that decision. The Second Circuit was tasking with deciding if Miller would keep the rights to the Fry screenplay as decided in 2018, or if they will like revert back to Cunningham and Horror Inc. And as we learned last year, Miller pretty much won the copyright termination appeal. And in other words, the Second Circuit Court of Appeals affirmed that the district court previous previous or rejecting the argument and concluding that Miller was an independent contractor when he wrote the screenplay and is therefore entitled to the authorship rights. Summary judgment was awarded therefore to Miller. So now here's some stuff that Miller can and cannot really do. This will of course mean that now, of course, according to a new report from CNN, just recent, uh, gets like into some of those some details with Miller's legal team, talking about the first time about what they can and very well might accomplish. Uh, so, of course, the Second Circuit, which is like a huge step for in the progress, but currently doesn't mean that Miller is now free to take the franchise to do whatever he wants with it. So for now, until various deals are work behind the scenes, which likely still takes a long time here. So we probably won't be seeing Jason on the big screen for quite some time. But anyway, so for stars, owning the original screenplay doesn't mean you own the character of Adele Jason. Because you guys remember, Adele Jason did not appear in the original. It was like spoiler for a film that was released in 1980. But in the original Friday the 13th, it was the mother that was doing the killing. So he pretty much could own the rights to the original, just not the sequels. That's the thing. So me, if they want to do another Friday the 13th, they pretty much had to go like back to do pretty much having the mother as a killer and stuff. So yeah, meaning that he won't be able to have the rights to the hockey mask, which I have a mask of that myself. He won't really be able to have the rights to Jason. So that means maybe I don't know, possibly see. There is like rumors that we could possibly maybe see a TV show like I'm thinking like a Bates Motel like scenario. Remember the show Bates Motel that featured like a young Norman Bates and his mother Norman Bates. I'm thinking of something similar to that. Uh, So yeah, that means of course Miller, also can't really use the iconic hockey mask, even if it's worn by a different character. So that hockey mask can't even be used by any characters here. And we've also learned that he doesn't actually own the Friday the 13th either, saying that we can license television series exploring Crystal Lake and how Jason became who he is. Think Twin Peaks or Bates Motel. So I don't know if we do get anything Jason related. It'll probably be like a prequel of sorts that does not involve Jason, like that does not involve the hockey mask or anything. So I don't know, a Jason movie without Jason. I just feel, or a Jason series without Jason feels a little odd to say the least. But I don't know, I am really hoping we get another Friday the 13th down the line because seriously, we're seeing so many like horror icons returning. We're seeing the likes of Michael Myers, Ghostface. I think it's of course now time for Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger's return on the screen, but from the sound of it, does not really seem like we're probably going to be getting Jason on the big screen anytime soon. So it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, I'll probably leave a link to the description down so you guys can check some of the other stuff here. But let me leave you guys. What are your thoughts on the stuff that Victor Miller can and cannot do with the Friday the 13th franchise? Are you still hoping we get to see that hockey mask slaying killer Jason on screen once again? Would you love to see maybe some sort of origin story of Jason and his mother at Camp Crystal Lake? Are you even a fan of the Friday the 13th movie in general? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Simmer Sion.